Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Railroad Corporation. As we give ourselves a retry of this mission here in Iowa. I think this is mission number 10 overall. Bit of a tough mission. I don't feel like we lost it by much last time, but we kind of just stagnated on money coming in. Maybe it's because I did the contracts and the contracts weren't completing fast enough. If I just let the money come in instead of trying to do contracts. Because obviously when you're doing contracts, you don't get money at all while the contract is going on. You'll get the big lump sum money at the end. Whereas if I just let it continue, we might have just got that trickle of money and that would have been enough. Who knows? But we're going to give it another try here. Hopefully, I'm not exactly sure what the best way to make some differences here. I wish we could rotate this train station. I hate that it starts that direction. I wish it started north to south. I think that would give me a lot more options for how to move stuff around here. But as far as I know, there's nothing we can do here to change the orientation of that initial train station. I mean, we got to get some passenger lines going. We got passengers to Cedar Rapids. That seems like an obvious first step here. What we got here? Lumber and steel costing us less. Don't really care about the steel. Lumber would be nice, but not critical right now. I mean, we do want to get a research department up soon-ish. Unfortunately, we have to do all that research again, I'm assuming. Right? Or are we? Actually, not sure if we're going to do all that research again or not. I hit the retry on the mission, which is not the same as... I'm not sure how that works. We'll find out. All right, first things first, let's get a train going to Cedar Rapids. You know, there's more of the map northward. I feel like we want to make our double lines going northward. Maybe less of it going this way, this direction. Because last time I think we had two lines coming out this way. And I don't know that it really helps us that much. So we might change things a little bit. I mean, we still have two lines, but not two lines coming out of this train station, I guess is what I'm saying. We'll figure it out. Let's get us a American, I suppose. Very expensive train. I mean, we could start with a cheaper train. We can start with a Jervis. Just to get some money coming in and upgrade it later. It's actually faster anyway, so I guess we will start with a Jervis. And hopefully we can upgrade it later. Alright, we're going to go from Des Moines and load up some passengers. Let's do 4. And we have to sit here and wait for a minute, but that's okay. All right, simple train line just to get things going. Get us some money here. And we'll have to wait a little bit for the last couple passengers, but I don't think it's a problem. I mean, we could have you just go ahead and go to Cedar Rapids now. How long until the next passenger? I mean, it should have come up any time now, so we'll wait. It'll be all right. There it goes. Only really going to be able to support one train for the moment, so we'll just hold off on anything else. Getting a train down to Ottumwa, get some grain coming in would be probably a good next step. I mean, ideally we get the grain all the way down to Creston. All right, we do want to get some repairs set up here. So I'm going to grow you a little bit. Make sure we get a repair shop. Make sure you are... Can I catch you? Cannot catch you. We'll click you here then. I don't know why I was clicking on you on the map. I just thought I could catch you real quick. All right, I'll do that. Make sure you repair it up as you can. All right, let's go ahead and start planning our path down to Ottumwa, because grain turning into meat, coming back up and selling would be a pretty good run here. So we'll go ahead and get you turned into a second line, and we're going to flip the line over for now. Something like that. This little zigzag is not super happy about it, but we'll make it work. I guess one thing I could have done is I could have made this train station go north and south, brought the track in here, and then brought it back out there. I had a little triangle, basically. That might have worked out better. The Jervis price is cheaper. I mean, we are buying some Jervises now, but eventually we're going to get off the Jervis, I think. All right, do we have enough money for the next? Oh, we're not even going full speed. Let's go ahead and plan out the next train line, just to kind of see what it's going to look like here. That'll put us temporarily negative. Let's hold off until... Well, you know, let's just do it. Because I don't want to have to replan it again. That's my way of like, I don't want to have to click the button again to like replan out the train track. So we'll get this money back positive again here in just a moment anyway, so it's not going to matter that much. As soon as we can, we'll get us a train down from Otuma down to Creston. Grain delivery, Iowa City. Okay, we can grab that. It's only 10 carriages. I think we'll bring out of Cedar Rapids to go to Iowa City. That's going to put us negative temporarily, but it's going to be fine. We'll get the money back pretty quickly here once these passengers keep selling a little bit more. So instead of grain to Creston, we'll do grain to Iowa City, obviously get that contract done. Probably need to go ahead and buy the train soon. Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy the train now. We'll keep going with Jervis's, I think. Or do we want to go to Memnon? Let's stick with the Jervis's. Five's not great. 5 works for the contract as far as like speed and stuff, but or as far as only having to do 2 trips, but this is going to be fine. Let's do 3 trips then. We'll make it work. Not worth a lot of money on the contract, but effectively will pay for the train, I think. All right, and the track, basically. So where does our value come from? Like, what does net value mean? I don't actually understand. I really don't. What it actually means and how it's calculated, honestly. I mean, I'm assuming how much money we have in the bank has some impact for sure. But what else? That's a pretty good person there. Just can't afford you right now. We are going to do wood at some point. We're not going to planning on doing coal, I don't think. We get this contract done, we might try and set up the HR department. All right, one more trip. 191 days to do it in. We should be good. And that'll by itself basically bring us back positive. contract down. All right, let's come in here and make sure we're unloading the last little bit here. And then we'll change you over to a different place in a moment. We'll change you over to Creston. Cool. As soon as you get going, so we're no longer at Iowa City. We're going to go to Creston and unload there. Probably want to get some sort of repairs down here, so let's bump you up, grab the repair station, just to have a cursory one, just so you can get some repairs done. We don't have to worry about you anymore. Nothing too fancy. All right, so could have some grain price issues soon. We kind of expect that. Contract for wood. Problem is, I mean, Cedar Rapids, there is no wood. And we know that. There's no wood anywhere nearby. The closest wood, which we do want, is way up here in Brainerd, I believe. Let's go look at the city list. I've never seen this really looked before, but if we sort by, it doesn't really matter, but there's Aimberg. Okay, Aimberg is way over there. Birchwood is way over there. Birchwood could, I mean, it's the same. It's going to be basically the same as Brainerd when you get right down to it. There's Merrill. I mean, they're all up there. Like, they're all up there together. Yeah, we just don't have a way to get wood, so we're going to have to ignore that contract for now. It's a decent person as well, so I would like to get the HR department set up, I think. Even if it temporarily puts us negative. I mean, eventually we're going to get wood, so I kind of want to grab you now while we have you. Grain, I mean, everything costing us 8% less. I think that'll add up. Be nice. So we'll do that. Nothing else. I mean, again, the Jervis is, I can see the justification for doing the Jervis prices being cheaper right now, but I'm hoping we get away from the Jervis soon. All right, about to drop our first batch of grain over here for meat. Then we start sending leather and meat around. We got leather over here at Iowa City. We got meat in both Des Moines and Cedar Rapids. Suddenly, we're back positive again. We're just about where we can justify another train. So let's go ahead and get us another train set up. Are we going to keep going with the Jervises? Yes, for now, because it's still just a solid train for now until we can do some research. I mean, you know what? Fine. We'll hire you. You'll pay for yourself just because I'm going to buy a couple more Jervises right now. All right, I'm going to go to Creston. Load up on some meat. Like 3. And then you're going to probably just drop it off at Cedar Rapids for now. And then as soon as we can afford it, we'll get another one doing the leather all the way over here to Iowa City. Textiles will cost us less. Eventually, we're probably going to do some textiles. Because we want to get furniture rolling. It's going to cost us some money now, but it's a kind of an investment for the future. Hopefully the near future. I do want to get a second train line through some of these spots soon. Right now T3 is having to wait, for example. Alright, we got enough money to justify another train. Come on, game save. Let's go. Alright, we're doing another Jervis, because again, we're in a spot now where it's cheap at the moment. You're going to go to Creston. You're going to load up on some leather. Might be able to justify 4. And go to Iowa City and unload said leather. For now, let's actually also have you stop off in Atuma. Do we have a repair for T3? We do not. So you're going to add a station of Atuma as well. Alright. Money looks good. We'll do another train line down here. At least get this one doubled up. I mean, we do have quite a few trains coming through here. Just make it faster for now. Alright, that'll work for now. And then we'll go ahead and get another line going through. What about Rockford? That is not that close to us, so we're going to ignore you for now. It's just grain. It's not really that valuable. But we will get the second track laid out here. Complete with another bridge. And we could have a merge onto the bridge, but we might as well just go all out here. Okay. Hopefully that'll set that up then. 10% of the way there, as far as company value. And 10% of the way there for the passenger stuff. Grain and wool cost less. I mean, grain, yes. Wool, we'd have to go all the way up here to get some wool, which we did last time. Rice Lake. I think eventually we're going to do wool, so why not? Planning for the future. I mean, I do kind of want to start planning that train route up there very soon, actually. I'm going to be able to do a lot of leather just because we're not sending the textiles at the moment. At least it's worth something for a bit. All right, we do have some money. Okay, so I think we wanted to make sure we had 2 train lines going up and down this direction. I'm actually probably going to go ahead and just bump you all the way up to the max level and be able to plan this out here a little bit better. Let's get rid of that. Have you come in this bottom one. And then we will... I mean, do we go through Marshalltown? I guess we might as well. There's no reason not to, I suppose. All right, let's do that. I'll wait for a little bit of money to come in before we do anything else. I'll turn you into a faster repair as well. a little bit of money. We can go up to Waterloo. Yep, that looks good. Let's start heading up to Waterloo. And then we go to Winona. So, on our way up to Rice Lake. Two bridges though. Just better go straight into the thing, I guess. All right, that put us a little bit negative. Let's get that figured out. And then we will go all the way up to Rice Lake, start getting some stuff coming in. All right, grain prices are rising. We're definitely going to get less money from some of this, although we're already paying cheaper, so it actually doesn't hurt us that much with the people that we got in place. Rails being cheaper. Okay, we can definitely justify that. Wood, grain, tools. Don't want to do any of those at the moment, I don't think. All our trains have been profitable as of now. Meat's okay, leather's okay. Still got a few more trips we can do on both of those. Get positive again and then plan our next leg. Caught up on company value, which is nice, but got a ways to go here. Still want to get the research department set up too. Really, I want to get our main train line that we know we're going to want worked out, right? And then figure out from there. Okay, so let's go ahead and try and get up to... Did we go through Eau Claire? Did we do that last time? I don't think we've done that before, because I think they had the connection to Eau Claire last time. I don't know that we need to, because if we want whiskey, we can get whiskey down here, Fairfield. I don't think we can need to go through there. I think we just kind of go skip past it. Go straight to Rice Lake. And figure out where to get over this one. Sure would be nice to get here before he gets there, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. It's negative, but we got the wool finally, and we can start getting our way to some lumber, which goes over that way if we want to soon. But we do want to get us a train getting some wool down to Waterloo. Stick with the Jervis for now. So Rice Lake, pick up wool. I can do 5 maybe, since there's not going to be any traffic up there anyway. And you're going to come all the way down to Waterloo. Okay. I have a few things coming through Rice Lake, so let's go ahead and bump you up. Get you a repair shop. Just to make sure these guys, we don't forget about them and they start breaking down and stuff. All right, that looks good. We got a big chunk of train up there. We got wool being able to turn into textiles. Textiles we can bring down here to this area. No contracts yet. No new contracts, I should say. Construction cost soil works. It's a nice one. As far as like, we know that there's going to be a lot of... Soil works is a big part of it. It's actually probably the most part of the train tracks, right? Let's see. Can we upgrade this anymore? Yeah, we can. Go ahead and upgrade that. See if we can grab you. Some of these guys, once we get kind of the foundation of our train tracks done, we need to go back through and fire anybody that's related to train track prices. All of our trains are profitable except for the Rice Lake one, but obviously we just bought it, so it hasn't had a chance to be profitable yet. I think as soon as we get positive now, well, I still really want to get the train track over to the lumber, just so we have that as an option. Or the wood specifically. Other than that, anything else we need, we can kind of add in as necessary. Textiles. This one we might actually be able to do. Yeah, Des Moines, textiles. We're going to be getting textiles soon. Yes. This is a good one for us. It's actually one to many, so that's very helpful. We're going to grab us another Jervis. Just because they're cheap right now. And you're going to go to Waterloo. Load up on some textiles. Let's just do 3, make it faster. And then we'll come down to Des Moines. For the contract. Cool. Should be a pretty quick contract once the wool starts flowing in, which it is. Alright, so we got a little bit of money. Let's start planning our tracks over this way so we don't lose the opportunity to do that. Go through Hinkley, I think it's going to be fine. Alright, there we go. Those are the main train stations that we want. There might be a few more we could add as time goes by, but for now, those are the big ones. All right, we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll keep on keeping on. We are, what, 20% of the way through our company value and almost 20% of the way through the passengers, which we haven't really gotten any other passenger sections, but once we get some more, we'll bump up the passengers a bit, and we want to start doing some research to get some better trains, so we'll see where that goes. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.